Ducks in the Park, Chapter 4, Kasandra with a K. I was too wired to go to my tiny apartment, so I strolled around the neighborhood. I lost track of time, and soon the sun hid itself behind the towering buildings. The city was different at night. It still retained the mobs and traffic jams, but it was kind of nice. It was a more relaxed picture, with the people unwinding and having fun. The air seemed to be alive with activity. The sky was illuminated with multicolored neon signs and bright lights. Someone was playing on Broadway out of an open apartment window. The sound filtered through the summer air. Merchants had set up tables and sidewalks, selling trading cards, clothes, toys, and trucks. A few blocks over, a man with a pushcart was selling food. A family ate Italian ice. The city was enchanting, mesmerizing, like it was all part of a studio lot for a major movie. A white sports car passed with its windows down and radio blasting club music. Walking along, oblivious of the people around, I bumped, actually it was more like trampled, into someone. "Hey, watch it!" The voice came from the ground. It was a woman. "I didn't see you, I'm sorry. Here, let me help you up." I lifted her up by the arms. She was a very attractive girl. Her blonde hair was up, held in place by red string, which didn't match the sleeveless purple shirt and yellow spandex shorts that covered little more than her underwear would have. Not the type of thing you'd see on a farm. "Thanks. Where are you off to in such a hurry anyhow?" She was about 5'3", with a pleasing smile and dark brown eyes, and I had no problems answering her. "I don't know. I just moved into town. I figured I'd play the new kid bit." "Really? You mean you're not from around here?" She was smiling like a Cheshire cat. Light brown lipstick enlarged her little bitty lips. A black bag hung over her left shoulder. "Nope, I'm from Kentucky, born and raised." I actually felt proud to say that. "How long are you in town for? And what's your name, anyway?" She seemed nice enough. "Sean. I live here now. Well, not in that order." "Sean, huh? That's a sexy name." She smelled like freshly cut roses. I was fidgety. "Thanks. What's your name? Not that you need one to be sexy." "My name's Kasandra. Kasandra with a K," she smiled, displaying her pearly white teeth. "Of course. How else would you spell it?" I wanted to sound like I knew what the hell she was talking about. "Let's say you buy me a drink. I know some places around here." A gorgeous girl wanting me to buy her a drink? This was heaven. "Ma'am, it'd be my pleasure." And I didn't mind that one bit. "If you're a good boy, it might just be." We walked into this hole-in-the-wall pub and sat down at the bar. Every guy in that smoke-filled place noticed her. "Mr. Bartender, can we have 2 Mai Tais, please?" She was quick to order as she bounced to the beat of the music that was playing. Her skin was sticking to the leather of the bar stool. She was full of energy. The bartender was an Oriental man with a crew cut. "Sure thing, miss," he smiled, then served up the drinks. "That'll be $19. He looked at me and waited with both hands on the edge of the counter. I nearly fell off my stool. "What? How much?" I couldn't believe it. I could buy 2 cheap cases of beer for that. Cassandra started to leave, her eyes already looking for a substitute. "I thought you were a fun guy, but I guess not." For a second, I thought about letting her walk. No, I have it. I just didn't expect it to be that much." I threw a 20 and 3 singles on the bar. "Keep the change." The bartender snatched up the bill, shaking his head, still in disbelief. "I'm not a cheap person, but $19 for 2 drinks is ridiculous," I said. And besides, they tasted watered down, which made the situation worse. Cassandra sat back down and smiled. "I went to this restaurant called the Blue Whale. It was on the 4th floor of some building. Don't know where it was, and it doesn't really matter. The place was empty and new to me. I went in and ordered a cheeseburger and a Coke. No fries, no onion rings, no pickles, no extras. Do you know what they charged me for that?" "You're asking me?" I said. She snickered. "Point taken." "They charged me $12. $12 for a cheeseburger and a Coke, which they made me pay up front, saying something about me not having cash. Before I could take a bite out of it, a hunk of plaster fell from the ceiling. This section and the whole restaurant itself probably shouldn't have been open. It was under construction. The point is, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't, but it shouldn't stop you from trying new things. Tell me, Sean, what was the first thing you noticed about New York? The first thing, either the odor or the weight of the air, but probably the odor first. She laughed, like a sweaty, dirty pair of shorts, right? I laughed, right, and it was my father's laugh, genuine and full of bass. 1,000+ miles, still the leaf hasn't fallen far. Well, the pizzas in New York make up for it. Her laugh was now a warm smile. New York has the best pies, hands down. I could eat pizza all day. The only thing I can't stomach are the subways. Why, did you get kicked out? No, but I had a bad experience. Well, do tell. She took a sip of her drink before starting. When I first got here, I was sleeping on the subway. I didn't have money for anything else. Anyway, this one night I paid my token and I got into a car. It was the third car from the end. I couldn't tell you where it was going, though. The door shut and I found a bench and settled up for a nap. We started moving and then suddenly stopped. Didn't get more than a few yards. The operator came over the intercom and told us there were flames under car 2. The doors opened and I ran out and never looked back. I'm not ever going on a subway again. So where do you sleep now? I asked. I crashed at my boss's, and he's cool about it. We sat there for a while drinking and talking, and she cuddled up against me. That part was great. I never spent so much money in one sitting. You want to get out of here? She finally asked, and I didn't have to think twice about that. Definitely, and I was feeling no pain at that point. She popped the breath mint in her mouth. So you live around here? I'm not sure where here is, I said. I was pretty drunk. Did we have mind erasers? I figured I'd try to make a joke out of it. I'll help you, don't worry. She was great. Her voice was soft and high, like a schoolgirl's. You got a great ass. I couldn't help myself, but what did I have to lose? She tried to play it off as if no one ever told her that before. Yeah, you think so? In those shorts? How could anyone not think so? Her legs were thin and solid, like she did a lot of running or walking. She was a really cute little package, and I wanted to unwrap her. So, where did you say you live? I just can't think straight. Then it clicked. Oh, no, I know, this way. Now I was the one smiling. On the way home, every once in a while, she would walk in front of me and wiggle her ass. It was driving me absolutely crazy. I didn't know whether it was the fact that I was drunk, but I wanted this girl in the worst way. Here we are. My heart was pounding like an athlete's before a big game. The Cornerstone? Nice place. This is where you live, right? She sounded a little frustrated, as if I wasn't sure of myself. Well, let's go in and find out. I grabbed her hand and we walked inside. We got to my door. Good old 3B, I remarked, fumbling with the keys. My hands were trembling now. Here, let me. She took the keys and opened the door in record time. She was steady as a 100-year-old stone. Wow, that was fast. So, where's your bathroom? She asked, looking around at the TV, the stereo, but trying to play it off as if she wasn't looking at them. I couldn't stop staring at her now. She was looking better and better. Come on, she said, and stop staring at my tits. I was getting a little upset with her. It's that way. And listen, I don't expect to be treated like that in my own home. After a few minutes, she came back out, but I was feeling really tired. My eyes were half shut. I sat on the couch with my arms stretched across the back. She came over and started pulling down her top slowly, one side at a time. She had a blue lace bra on underneath. I'm sorry for getting angry, but I really did have to go, you know? Her voice was kinder now. She started rubbing my shoulders while standing in front of me, and I closed my eyes. The next thing I knew, it was morning, and she was gone. There was a note on the table in front of me. Dear Sean, thanks for a great night, but nothing's free in life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Yours always, Kasandra. Maybe we could try it again sometime if you're a good sport. I put the letter down and went for my wallet. Sure enough, it was empty. Bitch! I wanted to kill her. Well, maybe not kill, but get even anyway. She'd taken all the money I had in my wallet. It crossed my mind to call the cops, and I would have if I thought they would have helped. Damn it, I felt like such a jerk. A country boy taken in the city. My father would have loved this story. Suddenly a wave of terror, unrelated to Cassandra, ran over me. I looked at the clock. It was 9:40. My first day of work, and I was late. This was turning out to be the worst day ever. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.